I'll make sure. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. All right. Mm, mm. All right. All right. Is in the stream. Go live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Can y'all hear me? All right. Um, I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Say, yes, we can, coach. We can hear you. All right. We can hear you. Or no, you cannot hear me. My audio has been jacked up. Sometimes, yes. Welcome. Yes, you said you can hear me. Good, good, good. Okay, yes, you can. Pamela says, yes, we can. Yep, that's me. Purple face crying. Purple crying. Okay. All right. Great, y'all. Glad you could join me. If you're on TikTok, because if I do have all of my platforms here. And what I'm going to say is what I want you to do is number one, tell me what your name is and where you checking in from. Because I got something good for y'all tonight. Where you're checking in from and your name. So I can acknowledge you because you could be anywhere in the country, but you're here with me tonight. April Sunshine is from Michigan. What part of Michigan? Jan from Philly in the building. All right, who else we got in the building? Let me know. I need TikTok. I need y'all to give me some likes. Y'all get me up to 1,500 likes and en route to 5,000 likes. Vicky from Arlington, Texas. Erica from St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. Eli from Nashville. Sheila Mills Kennedy from Philly in the building. Jonesboro, Arkansas. Portland, Oregon in the building. Nicole from Charlotte, North Kakalaki. Keisha from Jamaica in the building. Jaleisha from North Carolina. North Carolina, hold your hands up. Take your shirt off. Swing it around like a, all right. Tamika from Brooklyn, New York in the building. All right. T Breezy from North Kakalaki, where I am. Let's see. Let's say Flashonda from Charlottesville, Virginia, in the building. All right, y'all. TikTok, give me some likes. Give me some likes. I need you to get me up to 1,500 likes. That way they can invite more people in the building. Yo, Petey Pablo, you know it. North Carolina. All right, y'all. Let's get busy. Plano, Texas in the building. Jersey Shore in the building. Chicago, Chi-Town in the building. San Diego, California, yo, in the building, baby. All right, tell me where you're checking in from. And give me your name. Give me a name, because I'd like to acknowledge you. Sacktown in the building. Sacramento, California. All right. Egypt, yo, Egypt, I love it. UK in the building, Tampa, Florida in the building. Is that Lena from North Carolina? Sharon from Chicago, Chi-Town in the building. Yes, we got Atlanta in the building. We got Long Island, New York City. We got Grace from Abu Dhabi. United Arab Immigrants. Let's go, y'all. All right, here we go. Detroit in the building. So, I am Coach Ken, a.k.a. The Doctor. And listen, y'all, stay with me tonight. If my audio's good, I'm good. I want to tell you something. So last night we had 40 of y'all, 40 people signed up for my challenge, my free challenge called The Love Vault. Teaching you how to attract the love of your dreams, getting rid of old thought processes, limiting beliefs, all of that. Now, there were probably 50 more that wanted to sign up, but you kept saying, I said it was free, but you kept saying that it was asking for your credit card. Tonight, I'm going to tell you what to do with that. All right. A lot of people still signed up. They got past it. But a lot of people are like, wait a minute, coach, you said it was free. And it was. But you had to go through the process for it to get you at zero. But I'll tell you what to do. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Tonight, let's get busy. Tonight, y'all. Ooh-wee! Tonight's conversation is 5 mistakes you make that keep you single. 5 mistakes you make that keep you single. All right. So, as always, I always give y'all real live examples from people that I've coached, because I've coached a lot of folk, y'all. I've coached a lot of them into great relationships. I've coached a lot of them out of bad relationships. But either way, the one constant is coach coached, because that's what he do. Coach coaches, because I am unorthodox in my methodology. I am very different because, you know why I'm different? Because I didn't look at a video from someone else and determine, let me create some content from that. I did not. The reason I'm great at what I do, and I'm going to toot my own horn because I got reason to today from one of my clients, is because I understand human behavior. I understand why we do what it is we do. I understand that we have patterns. I understand why we drive to work the same way to work every day. I understand why you have a routine every day morning when you get up. And I understand why your alarm clock doesn't have to go off, but yet you still get up. So TikTok, I need you to give me 5,000 likes. We've surpassed the 1.5 likes, because I need to get about 100 people on here, but I'm going to start before then. But at the end of the day, I just want people, because some people are going to need this. So tonight, I'm going to tell them the mistakes they're making in dating, mistakes that keep you single, not just dating. You might be in a relationship. Have you ever been in a relationship? All right, listen up. This one's for the ladies. Have you ever been in a relationship? You thought things were going great. You thought things were going good. You start liking each other. You guys were talking every single day. And all of a sudden, he starts acting distant. All of a sudden, he stops texting as much. All of a sudden, he stops calling as much. And then he just one day stops calling at all. Has that ever happened to anybody under the sound of my voice? Has that, or something similar to what I just, and then you try to find out, you're wondering what happened. And so you call and you say, is something wrong? And he was like, nope. If he answered the phone, no. And sometimes he just doesn't answer the phone. And you are wondering, what happened? What happened? That ever, a lot of you were saying, yes, that happened to me. Yes, it happened to me. Yes, it happened to me. Now, I want to take on the other side. Have you, ladies, have you ever done that to a guy? The guy liked you. You were talking to him. All of a sudden, though, you begin to pull back from the relationship. Maybe the guy you thought it what it was, and maybe you just decided, and you were the one that stopped communicating. And you were the one who stopped texting. And you were the one who stopped calling. And if y'all would be honest with me, be honest with Coach, because I can't help you unless you're honest, okay? Is that you? How many of you have done that? And see, you notice that many of you saying, yes, I've done it, Coach. Yes, I've done that. I'm not proud, but I have done that. One person said the difference is, I tell them, but most people, that is good for you who said that. But most people don't. But what you found out by me looking at all of this is that women do this just as much as men. Just as much, y'all. So this is not a gender thing of what I'm going to tell you. Yes, Frenchette, hey, sign up for the challenge. I was going to call you tomorrow. The challenge is free. I want all of my former students and my current students to be there. So tonight, Frenchette, I do want you to sign up for that challenge. Frenchette is one of my students. She is a great student, y'all. She is a beautiful woman who is super, super duper smart. Frenchette is also a runner, y'all. Frenchette is also the type of person who sees something wrong and she in the wind. But, but she is a wonderful person. So I've been coaching her, and she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good because she's already good. She's great, actually. All right. So tonight we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about why that is. Some of the mistakes that people make, it's not just gender, it is people make that keep them single. All right, fair enough? So let me jump right in. It's not just men, not just women, not just whatever. It's for everybody. And so when I'm done, I am going to help all of you, everybody under the sound of my voice. I am going to give you all a gift tonight. On October 4th, I'm having a challenge called the Love Vault Challenge. And I'm going to go over a lot of this. For 3 days, I am going to teach you for absolutely free. I'm going to pour my life into you. Me and my partner, Rose, I'm going to pour my life in you, and I'm going to help some of you get free. But you got to do something. It's not going to cost you a dime, but you got to go register because I only have a certain amount of room. There are going to be over 500 people in. I know it because we already got close to 100, and it was just yesterday. So we're going to cut it off. So you better register. And look, and some of you are going to want to do VIP. And the VIP costs $47. But the VIP, my normal VIP is way higher than that, $297. But I'm going to give it only for $47 VIP for people to have personal access to me. You don't have to do VIP. You can just do the free stuff. But I think we had 5 people sign up for VIP yesterday. I'm capping the number at 30. Okay. So if you want to sign up for VIP, you can. So while I'm doing this, before I get started, let me tell you how to do it first. That way, for those of you who want to sign up while I'm doing this, you can. So those of you who want to wait to the end, you're welcome to do that. But if you're on TikTok and you're on Instagram, I want you to go up to my bio. I want you to click on my link tree, and you will see something that says the Love Vault Challenge. The Love Vault Challenge. Click on the Love Vault Challenge. It's absolutely free. Now, here's what you have to do, though. When you have to put all your information in and put the code in, the code is free. The code is free. Just type the word free in. Now, you may have to put a payment method in, but it's not going to charge it. That's just because the registration form requires it. You can do it through PayPal on a credit card, but they don't charge you. Those of you who signed up yesterday, 50 of you signed up yesterday, and you saw it was absolutely free. All right? So we added a code to it. If you're on Facebook, on YouTube, all right, I'm putting the link right here inside of this comment section. Now, it may not come in for Facebook. Facebook, you go to my page and you can look at the link tree. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my Facebook page and I'm going to put the link in there. Let me do that for them because I want to make sure everybody got it. Everybody got it. All right. I'm going to my Facebook page. I'm on my Facebook page. All right. Let's make sure. I'm on my Facebook page right now. And I'm putting the link in right now. So Teresa Love, I just put the link in. Okay. And so it's there for you. It's there for you. So now let's get busy. All right. And I'll talk about it more later on for those of you who want it. But I'm going to get started. 5 mistakes that people make to keep you single. Number 1, the first mistake people make is this. You expect the relationship to manifest without you ever doing anything. Okay? You expect to attract the person of your dreams without you ever doing anything. You see, what happens to people is They don't want to go out, but they expect the person, Mr. Right or Miss Right, to knock on your damn door. That is never going to happen. You know, in the Bible says faith without works is dead. You see, the truth is, in the Bible, and I use the Bible because I'm a Christian. I don't know what your faith is. But in other, I'm sure other spiritual books, it talks about taking action. The truth is that taking action is what changes your subconscious programming. I was talking to a client earlier before I got on this call. I said, what happens with people when they want to do something, but they have a fear of not doing it? And I said to them, taking action actually overrides fear temporarily. All right, watch this. See, when you take action, even though you might believe that you will not attract the person of your dreams, but you do it anyway. You take the actions that coach tells you anyway. What it does is it begins to override your subconscious programming. You see, we all have what we call limiting beliefs inside of us. And these limiting beliefs are the things that prevent us from doing what it is we want to do. I taught my class on Monday. I began teaching them about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. I told them that the subconscious mind is the thing that controls 90% of their reality. You see, the subconscious mind is where your experiences are housed, your beliefs are housed, your emotions are housed, your long-term memories are housed. And see, what happens to people is their subconscious programming is the thing that is working in the background. Think of it like a computer. Think of it like a computer because this computer is telling you what to do. It's almost like, you ever heard yourself say things like, I'm operating on autopilot. Well, autopilot is another word for your subconscious programming taking control. Yo, I told you yesterday. I asked, have you ever driven to work and you don't even really know how you got to work? You don't know, you don't consciously say, I'm gonna turn right here, I'm gonna turn left here, and then when you get there, but because you had all these things on your conscious mind, like all the bills I gotta pay, I gotta pick up this, I gotta do this at work, but yet your subconscious mind is the thing that took over. Y'all, it is so powerful. And so this is why I tell people, when you expect, one of the biggest mistakes that keep people single is they don't do anything. They want to meet new people, but they don't go out. They don't make themselves available because in their subconscious mind, their subconscious has told them that it's not going to make a difference. The limiting belief has told them ain't no good men out there, ain't no good women out there. Their limiting belief has told them all of those things. And then what happens to them, they sit idle. But what they don't know is they don't know that that action overrides their subconscious programming. That action is the thing. I always tell people say, Coach, you know what? I'm afraid. I've had bad experiences in the past. And I said, yeah, I get it. I said, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to do it afraid. And see, when I tell them that, they said, do it afraid. I said, take the action afraid, because here's what's going to do, what's going to happen is when you take the action afraid, what you're going to do is set the stage to override your subconscious programming. You see, what happens is, as I told you last night, the mind doesn't operate in words like we think it does. The mind operates in pictures. I'm going to prove it to y'all. I'm going to prove it to y'all. I want everybody to humor me for a moment. I want everybody to close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right? Listen to my voice. Don't think about your kitchen. Don't think about the color in your kitchen. Don't think about your kitchen cabinetry. Do not think about your kitchen. Open your eyes. What were you thinking about? your kitchen. You know why? Because the brain does not operate in words. The brain operates in pictures. What the brain does is it attaches, when you say a word, the brain attaches a picture to the word. It is looking for imagery. That is the reason why when somebody tells you you can have a good relationship, what you do is look for imagery. And then the only imagery you find is, oh yeah, his ass did me wrong the last time. Oh yeah, he cheated on me. That is the picture that your mind sees. And so what I teach people is how to override the picture and put a new picture in there. Ooh, coach, you on fire! Whoa! All right. And so what happens is the one mistake that people make is they don't do anything. They wait for things to happen, right? And so when I tell them, I want you to get on a date now. I don't want to get on a date. Okay, well, I want you to go out. Okay, I want you to start asking questions. You see a guy that you like. I want you to initiate a conversation. I didn't say come on to him. I said initiate the conversation. Because many guys are as afraid of you as you are of them. Because this is the misnomer that a guy is supposed to approach a woman. That is not the way it always happens. I didn't say you have to chase a man. Don't chase a man. No. I said, but why can't? Where does it say that you can't start the conversation? Where? Nowhere. Y'all, it's shit that we put in our head about dating and relationships that are not serving us. It's not. And then you listen to these people who ain't in no relationship and they tell you, okay, you don't chase a man. You don't do this. You don't do that. And then I say, well, how the hell you know? You ain't even in no relationship. And so what I'm saying to you all is this. What I'm saying is listen. Listen to somebody who knows. Number one, I've coached so many people into relationships. Number two, I know what the hell I'm talking about. And number three, I know what the hell I'm talking about because I'm smart as hell. I've written 8 books. I've sold 500,000 books. And you can ask my clients, the ones who I've coached. They can tell you. And third of all, I got a great relationship. I know what it takes. I've been in it 22 years. And I'm not one of these people who talking shit and ain't got the very thing that you want. All right. It's almost like a person wanting to be a millionaire, but they're taking advice from a poor person. I get it. They can tell you there's some validity in understanding what not to do. But it's almost like a person who's 600 pounds saying this is how you get ripped. Y'all, the shit doesn't even make sense on any level. It just doesn't. I don't care how you slice it. I have nothing. Listen, and I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just being honest. I used to be 430 pounds, right? How the hell are you going to listen to me? Why are you listening to me? And so then when I lost 170 pounds and I've kept it off for 13 years, people listen to me. Okay, I'm just saying. That's number one. Number two, the reason why people, mistakes that keep you single is people don't work on the areas they need to get better at. Now watch this for a moment. Watch this for a moment. Somebody said 600 pounds, I always have a relationship. I know, I'm not talking about the relationship. I'm talking about the 600 pounds telling you how to diet. I said, would you take advice for that? I wasn't talking about them in a relationship. So I don't want you to misconstrue what I said. All right. The second thing is not working on the areas to get better. Listen, y'all, a relationship is a barometer. A relationship can show you the things you need to get better at. And so if you, in your last relationship, you didn't communicate well, then you need to work on communication so that when you go to the next relationship, you are equipped. You are equipped. Okay? If you weren't good at conflict resolution in the last relationship, well, in this relationship, you need to work on, prior to getting it, conflict resolution. And see, what happens to people is they don't want to work on the very thing that is going to help them have a successful relationship. We think that the relationship itself, hey man, the dog's at the door. Y'all, my neighbors got my dog. My wife won't hear. So, but what happens is we don't want to get better. We don't want to get better, y'all. All we want to do is the other person to get better. Well, they didn't know how to communicate. People tell me that all the time. And what I say is, I say, did you know how to communicate? Were you a great communicator? Okay. Were you, I said, well, were you good at conflict resolution? And all of those things. And then we can't do it. Hey, Ned, I'm trying to call my wife to let my dog in. Hey, anyway, okay. She throwing me off. All right. So what I'm gonna say is this: if y'all, you can never get better at something. You can never profit from something that you haven't invested in. You know what? Because if you haven't invested in it, how can you expect to profit from it? And so that's the thing that I want to tell you. All right. And so that's number two. That's number two. Number three is this. Number three is you got to start getting dating advice. One of the things that people don't do is they don't get dating advice. And the dating advice they get it from their friends. Girl, I would block him. Well, look, I would do this. And then they get advice that is the wrong advice. And so in dating, think about it like this. People don't know how to set healthy boundaries. People don't know how to create standards. People don't know how not to rely on just their emotions. People don't, and I explained this yesterday. People don't know how to ask subconscious questions so that you get to the deeper part of the person. People don't understand. They don't know how to do it. And because they don't know how to do it, what they go off is somebody telling them, and the people that are telling you what to do don't have a clue. They don't know what to do. And so if they don't know what to do, how can you think about this? How can you get right on wrong information? How, y'all? You can't get right on wrong information. And so what I tell people is this, is I want you to start understanding how to date. And so what I'm going to say is when we go to this challenge, I'm actually going to teach you how to date, because I'm doing this whole course, this new course on Teach Me How to Date. Because now the way I'm going to teach you how to date is so that you can avoid the things that are going to cause you problems. And so you can avoid getting with people who are emotionally unavailable. Because if they aren't willing to answer the questions that we're talking about, they're going to be emotionally unavailable, y'all. It's just the truth. And so I just want to say, look, y'all, we got to be willing to learn how to date. We got to be willing to learn how to date. And I'm going to give you one more. Is I'll say you have to, before, one of the mistakes that people make to keep them single is they don't work on self-love. They don't work on self-acceptance. They don't work on self-affirmation. And what happens is they're looking outside themselves to get validation for something that's going on the inside. And only you can give yourself validation. And so what I want to tell you is this. You must be willing to do the work. You must be willing to go on a self-love journey, because you can only, listen to me carefully, you can only love someone else to the degree that you love yourself. And you say, Coach, why is that true? Because we are reflectors. We reflect onto the world what's already in us. And if we don't have love in us, what are we reflecting? we're reflecting all of the other things that are in us, like resentment, like anger, like bitterness. All of the things that are in us, we become a reflector unto the world. And that journey right there is so important. But if you don't take the time to work on yourself, to heal yourself, to do all of the work yourself, then all of a sudden, when you get into the relationship, every part of the relationship is going to get you triggered. The part of the relationship, it's like a wound, y'all. Is when you touch a tender wound, that wound, when you touch it, that wound is still tender. And what relationships do, they reveal the tender areas in you. What dating does, it reveals the tender areas. When he says something to you, or when she says something to you in an area that's not healed, and you snap back. Why? Because it's an area that's not healed. And so, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with this. I said I'm going to be on for 30 minutes. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Y'all, I'm doing this challenge called the Love Vault Challenge. And I'm going to teach people how to attract the relationship of their dreams, how to have it. Now, and then once you get there, you're going to see what I'm going to be doing. So over the next year, my goal is to put 200 people in relationships. Over the next year, 200. And now I have the vehicle to do it. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. If you want to learn how to attract the person of your dreams, how to be in a relationship, what I want you to do is I want you, if you're on TikTok and you're on Instagram, I want you to go up to my bio. I want you to click on my link tree. My challenge starts on October 4th. I'm giving y'all plenty of time, but the seating is going to be sold out because we only have a certain amount of room. 500 is all I can do. Now, when you click on it, it's absolutely free. It's free. All you have to do, unless you want to come to VIP, I only have room for 30 people in VIP, and then you get access to me personally. But for the rest of you who don't want the general admission, it's free. I want you to go click on the bio, click on it, and then click on what it says. It says the Love Vault Challenge. And all I want you to do is put your information in. Now, when you get to the code part, you got to put your payment information in, but it's not going to charge you. You put in the code free. Put free in there. It won't charge you. It will not charge you. It'll be a zero balance, okay? But you have to put the code free in. If not, it's going to charge you $27, all right? But it's free. Now, if you want VIP, you don't have to put anything in, but it's $47, okay? If you want time with me, I got my braces last Thursday. They're about to kill my mouth. I'm getting better with it, but I'm telling you. But you know what? Hey, look, I'm over 50 years old, y'all. What am I doing getting braces? I'm glad somebody noticed them. I got the ceramic kind that you can't really notice as much. But I said this. I said, it's online. Yes, the training's online. I said, why should I stop improving myself? Why should I stop improving myself because of my age? I said, I still look good. And what I want to do is I want to straighten up my teeth completely. You need to, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you are. Somebody said you fired. Somebody said you were fired on the show. Thank y'all for watching Unfaithful Caught in the Act last night. It was cool. Okay. I appreciate y'all. I enjoyed making that show. I enjoyed helping people, y'all. The code Tuesday D is free. FREE. All right. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, I'm putting the link to the challenge right here in the code. Right here in the comment section. When you click on it, put free in the code. It may ask you for your credit card, but it's not going to charge you. Okay. If you're on Facebook, I'm putting the code in here so you can get it. All right, y'all. That is my time tonight. I wanted to be brief. I got to go get my dog because my wife didn't get it. Sign up, y'all, because we don't have much time. All right. I'm getting on pretty much every night this month, every night that I can. All right. Somebody said, I'm getting braces. I inspire you to do more. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That right there, that touched my heart. Y'all, I love people. I love relationships. I love love. I have a great wife, and she is just amazing. And I couldn't do what I do. But she ain't let the dog in yet. Maybe she got headphones on. All right, y'all. That's my time. I am out. Go register before it sells out. Peace. Well, they can sell it out. But unless you want VIP, 30 people, that's going to sell out. If you want VIP and you want to talk to me directly, let's get it done. Peace.